What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy B-KASH back with another video. And today we have something just a little bit different. This is my March Madness bracket. I may post two videos this week, a free agency recap and this, but I want to see where Eric Berry and Jay Ajayi sign before I do that video. Um, but I did a March Madness bracket video like 2 years ago. It's no longer on the channel because I like just did a purge of a lot of my old videos. They were terrible content, honestly. Like compare the content I have now to then, it's a drastic difference. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. I never say that, but at this point, drop a dislike. I don't care. All right, let's get into the picks. Now, I probably could have done this a different way. Like the way I did it, I just have them all on the screen. I probably could have did it where I picked pick by pick, but that would be an extremely long video. And you're just gonna click through it anyway. Like I know you are. So yeah, but in the East region, I have Duke in the Final Four, as you guys can see. I have UCF over VCU. That was a hard game to pick. Look, I didn't know who I wanted to pick, so it's basically kind of like random. I may end up getting it wrong. I may end up getting it right. I have VA Tech over St. Louis. I feel like if Temple wins this play-in game, they have a slight chance of beating Maryland. Like Maryland doesn't do that well in a tournament, honestly. And then you have LSU over Yale. I feel like Yale has a small upset chance. Louisville versus Michigan State. I feel like Louisville has like big upset potential. Like I feel like they could beat Michigan State and go to the Elite Eight, possibly. And I also feel like Virginia Tech has that upset factor against Duke. I feel like any ACC team can beat any ACC team in this. Like you'll see what I mean later on. Like I feel like Virginia Tech has that chance to beat Duke. I've had them in my tournament for the last couple of years, and they haven't won it. The last time they won it was with Okafor, and I've picked them every. I didn't even pick them that year. I picked Kentucky. Um, I think I had all ones in my Final Four. That was like my first year filling out a bracket, though. So you can understand. But this year, I'm kind of a seasoned veteran. I'm not that good at it, but I'm kind of a seasoned veteran at this point. Uh, but yeah, let's go to the West region. In the West region, we have Gonzaga in the Final Four, as you can see. And it says Baylor, but that's supposed to be Syracuse. I kind of messed up. Like, now that I'm looking back at it, it should be Syracuse. Like, I feel like Syracuse has the potential to upset Gonzaga even. Marquette over Murray State. Not Marquette. Murray State just hasn't beat anybody too good this season. Like, all the, like, good teams they played, like they lost to. They're basically like an FCS school, but like for basketball. That's literally what they are. Then I have FSU over Vermont. I feel like FSU has potential to like. Maybe it's a bias over the SEC. I mean ACC. Oh snap! Maybe it's a bias over the ACC, but I feel like the ACC teams have such a high chance of like upsetting a lot of these other teams. I have Florida over Nevada. I feel like Florida may be able to beat Michigan. I don't believe in that one that much. I don't believe in an upset right there that much. And then I have Michigan in the Elite Eight, Gonzaga in the Final Four, as you can see. Let's go to the South region. In the South region, it's a familiar face, Villanova. Yeah, they have Purdue and Tennessee in the road that I've chose for them. But Villanova is Villanova. They're like New England. They're like the New England Patriots in the playoffs. It's like Villanova. You expect them to do good in the tournament. And Virginia has been a historically bad team in the tournament. Well, underperforming. Out of all the years I've done these brackets, I'm not sure Virginia's ever made the Final Four, and that's not surprising. They're they're Virginia. Like I remember once my brother was like mad, like he got really mad. Like they were like Virginia was down by 10 to Syracuse, and then he started screaming. He started screaming at the TV because they were still playing slow. Like Virginia, like listen to this. Virginia lost to UMBC. Like they're just kind of underperformers in the tournament. I also thought about Oregon going over Wisconsin, but I didn't do that. And I also have Wisconsin going over K State. Um, yeah, yeah.
Says up a women's bracket, an NIT bracket. When you were
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I can never film a video without somebody walking into my room at least once during the video. But yeah, Wisconsin. I almost had them going over Virginia. I don't like picking Virginia in the tournament, especially after the UMBC. But I have Villanova going all the way to the Final Four. Now let's go to the Midwest region. In the Midwest region, I have North Carolina in the Final Four. Now, I almost had them lose to Kentucky and Kansas. I have Washington winning Auburn. I feel like New Mexico State does have a little bit of an upset chance, not that high. I have Ohio State winning. Maybe it's my conference prestige bias, like Big Ten, SEC, ACC, but I have them going over Houston as well. Houston could very well leave in the first round, honestly. If they do, you heard it here first, I think. I haven't heard anybody else say it. So, if Houston's gone on the first round of Georgia State, you've heard it here first. And I also have Ohio State going all the way to the Sweet 16, which that's kind of a risky pick there. Like, I'm in a bracket with, like, I may come in last. That pick could be, like, the destruction of my bracket. I have them upsetting two teams. Ohio, I don't really believe in Ohio like that. But yeah, I have Seton Hall over Warford. If they win, I don't care. Everybody in my bracket pool is probably gonna pick Warford. Seton Hall. Warford's a no-name school. There's no way that they win this game. And yeah, that is the Midwest reason. I'm gonna show you the Final Four and my champion. My champion is Duke University, as you can see, beating Villanova. Now, I was talking to my brother. He made a really good point that he doesn't think that Villanova will make the championship for like the third time in the last 4 years, which I can see where you're coming from. That makes a lot of sense. But at the same time as Villanova, maybe I have a little bit too much faith in Villanova. Because, like, I'm buying into Villanova. Like, I'm buying into Villanova. And, yeah. But that is my champion, Duke University. But if you made it this far in the video, if you have ESPN, like an ESPN tournament challenge, and you have an account, put in the comment section and I think I may make a bracket pool. Like I don't have that much like clout. This video could do pretty well, possibly. Just depends on. Never mind. But this video could do pretty well. Uh, so if you made it all the way to the end, this is the end of the road. Put I if you have an ESPN tournament challenge account, and then you can be in the bracket pool. So yeah, but it was your boy B-KASH, and I'm out. Peace.